5. Hello, travelers, and welcome back to the campsite. Oh god, my voice sounds a little scuffed today. I apologize about that. But audio seems to be working. That's always a good sign. It's been a minute. It's good to see you guys. It's been like 2 weeks, I think. It absolutely has just been a minute since I've been able to swing by and actually properly stream. Nope, that just closed it. There we go. Yeah, okay. That's better. Alright. We'll go ahead and continue. I'm going to go ahead and jump in the game. I'm hoping to be able to play for at least 2 hours, if not a little bit longer. We'll kind of just see how things go. But yeah, so a little bit of a catch up. I gotta remind myself what all we were doing. Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. It's been like 2 weeks since we've streamed. I couldn't stream last weekend because of it was Easter. We kind of just had a lot of stuff going on. I do hope you all had a wonderful Easter, though, for those of you who celebrate it. I hope you got a chance to enjoy it. I also couldn't stream Friday. I was just tired. I didn't get home until very late, and then when I did get home, I didn't really have the energy to, like, turn around, set up streaming, and do everything. I think I just crashed out at, like, 8 or 9 o'clock, and then stayed asleep until, like, roughly that same time the next morning. So it was a long night for sure. I do not remember the controls here. That does that. That's sprint. How do we attack? Alright, that gives me the side stuff. Is that parry? I think it is. Okay. Apologies about that. So yeah, no, last time was just a little weird. I do apologize. I haven't been able to stream sooner. But I am happy to be back in this now. I think we decided nothing was back here. It was just an item. There we go. But yeah, nothing super interesting has really happened this week. It's mostly just been a lot of work. That's kept me pretty busy. Oh, no thank you. Alright, you're already better than me. There we go. I definitely do not remember how to play the game. But I'm sure it'll come back to us. We've got plenty of time today. But yeah, so I hope everyone's been doing well. I assume this is the way we're supposed to go. I don't really remember much at all. Let's, for the sake of me and for the sake of if anyone stops in to watch this, let's take a second to try to remember where we were. I know we went to the little church thing. Oh, that was sheer dumb luck. Nope. What's healing? There we go. We had made our way through the city. We had gone to the church that had the one enemy that we could not beat whatsoever. I think we finished all of upstairs and made our way downstairs and into the water. I want to say we died, like, around here. We didn't make it very far, I know. There doesn't seem to be anything over here. Pig! What's up, buddy? It's good to see ya. Hope you've been well. Can I just shoot you? How much does that do? Nothing. Okay. fucking... There we go. Could be better. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I do hope things get better for you. Oh, yeah. Well, nothing else. I'm hoping you're getting a chance to relax today. As terrible as the world can be, you always gotta take a little bit of time for yourself. How long am I playing the stream? Hopefully 2 hours. That's what I'm kind of aiming for. Yeah, so it's roughly 10 o'clock now, Eastern time. So I'm hoping to go until about noon. So I kind of got to make up for the fact I haven't streamed in like 2 weeks, and I feel pretty bad about that. Christ, none of these are good. I guess I'll take my chances with this guy. 3, 4, 5. Heal through. You could stay for over an hour, then you need to go to work. Alright, man. Well, you know we're always happy to have you here for as long as you can be. Nope, not enough, not enough, not enough. You are always welcome to stop by here and watch me be just absolute dog shit at video games. Nope, 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 nope. Have you gotten a chance to do any more streaming with your own channel? I have like not been on Twitch. We've been so slammed with work and everything that I like haven't come out of work mode for a while. So why not use the scythe? No time yet? That's fair. That's totally fair. Big reason I don't use the scythe. I mostly just threw it on the back because it looks cool, but it's a lot weaker. Like, a lot weaker. I'll need to level it up some before I actually get to use it. Let me see if I can do the moveset real quick with it. It's a bit slower than I'd like, but it just looks really cool. So, I mean, I'm not gonna run around with a scythe. Come on. Monday? Alright, maybe. Well, I hope you get the chance to, man. How do I put away? There we go. Yeah, it's a slow scythe. It looks really cool. We got it from the last boss we beat. But it's not it's not like a fast like Reaper scythe. It's a bit slow and it doesn't really have as much of an arc as I'd like, but it's not bad. Can I speak to you? No? Okay. More salted mud balls. Oh, good. The infection finally went away. I can actually heal up my sync bar now. It's so boring. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Can I just coax you into this fight? Yes, I can. Come on. Drop back, drop back. And a third parry to finish him off. Alright, 1 down. 2 to go. Is that a counter? Yeah, so it's like a parry. It's hit or miss whether or not I'll get the timing on it. Sometimes I can get the jumps pretty well, but normal slices I have trouble with. Shit. Well, that's a bummer. Oh well. Now that, but you're better with the parry. Not in a mean way, but you're better with the parry than something else. Yeah, that's fair. Nope, 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 nope. Two, three, four. Alright, is he... He doesn't respawn! Oh, thank God. Because that thing was going to destroy me if I had to go up against him again. Alright, so we know that way's clear. We've got everything we need out of it. So now it's back to fighting these three. Come on, friendo. Alright, well, fuck me then. There we go. Shit. Who else saw me? You did. Okay. Now, this is what I get for not playing for 2 weeks. Three, four. Rip me out. Two. Dodge forward. Two, three. Alright. That's at least dealt with. We'll heal. Can't do much about the piercing build-up yet. So let's try... That was a dirty trick and you know it. There we go. Alright, that's one. We'll heal through. There we go. That's two. Alright. The last one should be easy. Come on. One more, don't say that. See, nothing to worry about. Only used half of my healing, but hey, that's fine. There we go. Alright. Got diamond. I want to say I saw a path over here. Or is that closed? No, it's open. What's up here? Oh, you're up here. Alright, you're a problem. Alright, that's one gone. That's two gone. Okay. So you respawn, so we're not gonna want to jump down later. Let's come back for you. Deal with you in a minute. Alright. Lady Midram, I have thoroughly validated your previous point. We lack any means of active communication with the Church. Our knowledge about the Church stems from external observations and unilateral statements by pilgrims, and non-pilgrim members of the Church accessible to us show no inclination to engage in meaningful conversation. Since the disappearance of Prometheus, the son decades ago, the leaders of the Church have ceased communicating with the outside world. Only the cathedral continues to receive a constant stream of pilgrims from all directions. Why is the screen shaking? There's earthquakes going on in the background, or at least we think it's earthquakes so far. We're not 100% sure on it, but so far the running theory is that there's some kind of earthquake going on. Whatever it is, it's only happened down here. We didn't feel it while we were in the upper portion of the city. Right. I can't make that jump. Can I just run past you and not deal with this? It doesn't look like it. No, you're gonna make me fight you. You suck. I think it's Trump sitting. Alright. Onward we go. I know there's at least one aquatic enemy here. There you are. Two. There we go. Need more healing balls? Yeah, I've got one of those, and then we've got, let me see, the mud ball down there in the corner. Those are like single-use healings. So if you've played any Souls games, you know you have like the Estus Flask that re-heals every time you save. That's what the green ones are, but the mud balls are single-use. So if I use them now, I'm kind of just shot. I don't get any more. Unless I pick them up or buy them. So that's why I'm kind of being a bit cautious about what I'm willing to heal through. But we're making decent progress. That was embarrassing. Alright. Hit the enemy. There we go. Let's see what we can see. I don't like that. Okay. What else? We've got an item over there. At least one thing in the water. We've got you, which I'm not a fan of. An item there. Item. A bug. And anything back here? Something. I can work with something. Shit. Alright. So I think that's a blader. Sort of like our character. It's not another like real person like PvP, but they are incredibly agile. I would have really liked a save point somewhere around here, but I guess we're not getting one. So let's give it a shot. No, I don't like you. I do love like the animations though, because they're very puppety. like a marionette on a string, as opposed to ours, which are more lifelike, per se. Nope. Alright. Get away, get away, get away. That did nothing. Come on, get greedy. There we go. Alright. That was Corrupted Blader Longsword. Blader's Longsword corrupted by a Necro spell. Let's check that out. Probably not going to equip it, but I like to see the new weapons. Corrupted Blader Longsword. A Blader Longsword corrupted by the Necro spell. Its blade has been modified by the Necro spell, enabling it to deal piercing damage. Alright. And Blader is down. Alright. That went way better than I thought it would. Let's use the Mud Ball. Build up some healing. And what is this? Ooh, a memory.
Why are you all still standing here? Run away, now!
We're staying here to help you, boss.
No! You'll only get in my way. That monster is too dangerous for you! I'll hold them off. Just run!
Harsh voice. What is that? Harsh voice. Here we go. An elite normal seal that moderately slows down infection from necro spells. The monster is too dangerous for you. I'll hold them off. Just run. That's cool. Alright, that does worry me, that there might be a boss fight somewhere around here. Are you? Nope. Shit. Okay, well that seems weird. That's one. That's two. And the little one isn't attacking. Alright. Hopefully for the best. Dear Captain, the signal relay we hid upstairs has been destroyed again, and it has only been operational for less than 2 days this time. It is evident that the church is monitoring us, and at this very moment, church guards are patrolling the nearby alley. It appears that the President's suspicions were correct. While the church acquiesces in our caravan's trading activities within the city, they will never permit us to establish a long-distance communication network. Continuing with this plan would be futile and might get us killed. All squad members have decided to retreat tomorrow morning. I kindly request you relay this information to headquarters. Chlorostil Caravan Communication Squad, February 20th. There. Put that away. Hey, friend.
Hold him up. Just run.
Oh, good.
Hold him up. Just run.
It's a different hair color than the captain, which makes me think she was one of the squad. That's not great. Two diamonds. Two, three, four. Shit. Nope. Damn it. That sucks. We'd made good progress, too. I'm not sure if I remember how to get back there. Oh well. Let's, yeah. That's a bummer. Let's take a second to boost my stats a little bit. I don't know. I think a little extra health would really help me out here. Our damage is decent. We are killing things in a few hits. We're just not really taking that many hits. So there we go. That's one. Nothing. That's two. Not dealing with him. They've all respawned. This guy's in here. I want to try banking around this way, because I think we can just avoid them. Yeah, they don't seem to aggro after us. 3, 4. Okay. So I want to say that's the way we went. We went up, around, down, through a passage down there, and then down. So let me clear out this upper area first. And maybe deal with whatever that thing is. And not every attack has to miss. And that's one of you. And 2, 3, 4. That's 2. Alright. That's good. We didn't check down there yet. I just don't like the look of you. Let's deal with the fly first. Nope, 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 nope. No thank you. That was a dumb decision. It was a very dumb decision. You're down. You haven't aggroed yet somehow. What was that? Fantastic question. We don't really know the lore behind these necros yet, but they seem to be like almost as the name suggests, like old bodies that are formed and fused together. That's what pretty much all of these things are. So that one very much had like 2 heads, a couple of bodies that were formed together. They're not the worst thing to fight, but I'm not a fan. They're fast. Yeah, but that is just kind of my running theory for right now. That, I still don't even know if I want to fight. I guess I gotta. No, you spawn these? Oh, fuck no. No thanks. Nope, nope, nope. I'm good. All of your stuff is infection based though, which is weird. What is this? Okay. Alright. We're not gonna get along, me and you. Nope, no, get away, get away. Shit, you spawned more of them. Alright, that's gone. Run away, run away. Heal. Alright, that's one. Jesus. And that's two. Okay. I don't like that. That is... Okay. But we lived, and only took most of our health. That's fine. Hopefully, we're going to see something useful over here for this. Hey, friend. Portable lightning up. See, not so bad. You sure? Nope. God, you suck. Miss. I get my bug spray for him. Please, man. We need some at this point. It's gonna be bug spray and a lighter. We'll fix this real quick. Now. There we go. Get rid of both of those. Hide. Nope, nope. Aim for the enemy. There we go. I like it. Alright, what do we got? Something useful? Thorny headgear. Alright, let's check this out. God damn it. I don't know how I feel about this. Yep, that's just a blob. We're just gonna put the ponytail back on and be on our way. Try something else. What, you want to see the other headgears? We've got normal ponytail, or black ponytail, pink ponytail, thorny headgear. We've got a hood. We've got the visor. I loved the visor. I ran with the visor for the longest time until we got the pink ponytail. We've got an iron pot. If you want to cosplay Solaire, we've got a couple of these different types of hats. And then we have the maid hairband. So you got any you really want us to run with? Yeah, there's stats in all of them. It's None of the stats are like really super. Yeah, they all have stats. None of the stats are super amazing. Weirdly enough, for what we're doing right now, either Thorny Headgear or Maid's Hairband would be the best, because everything we're dealing with down here, the Necros, all have piercing and infection. But the stats are so minimal, I don't necessarily think any of them really matter, except for maybe the infection stat off of the Thorny Headgear. None of It's almost like Bloodborne. None of them really feel make or break. All right, let's see. You think you can get into Aetherium technology by joining the Byron family? Ha! Dream on. You think I haven't been through this ridiculous genetic personality similarity test? Instead of wasting your time trying to pass that test, why don't you find a way to marry up into the Crowley family? Or perhaps actually muster up your feeble brain power, get accepted by a research institute. But I know you're too useless to achieve either, so just give up and keep daydreaming. Use the thorny one. Alright, man. We'll use it for a little bit. That is something. Oh, sweet, a branch. Okay, perfect. Let me finish exploring right here, and then we'll trigger it. Alright. Anything useful over here? Oh, we now have a new set. We are absolutely going to go ahead and buy. That's 4, 5, 6, 5. That looks like a person. I don't know if I trust that. Real quick, we'll jump back to the thorny one, but I do just love looking at the new headgear. So let's check out rabbit ears and then the rabbit set. God damn it. That is certainly something. You like the weapons? Like those? The dual daggers or dual swords? Alright, we'll link at the branch. Actually, they're really not bad. They're fast. They are super fast. I don't know if I have, let me see if I have a set of them that I can equip. Bone crackers. Yeah, they're fast. They do, like, they're a little low on damage, but they're designed to be. They're designed to be really fast and very almost dancerish. As you can see, a lot of like spinning, rotations, stuff like that, as opposed to just a normal sword, which is more slashes. Even the scythe kind of carries just more slash. What other weapons do I have? I have the Envenom Blade, I have a pickaxe, I have a rusty pipe. And then partner, what's the, what you call it? Nope, that's not what I want to do. Partner was the, boss weapon. Alright, I want to know what you're about. Not someone I can target, but it does look like if I can get around to the back, I can come up here. I assume this door opens from the other side.
Must be open.
land from the other side.
Yep. Alright. We'll be back to talk to you later. For now, we go up. I do have to remember later to come back down and go back to where I fought the Blader at. Y'all are going to fight me. You don't have to, you know. Besieging the Absolute Laws, written by Porter Greenjohn. So countless logisticians tirelessly besieged the Genesis, aiming to find flaws in its underlying logic, but their efforts proved futile. The Genesis' adherence to the 3 laws, even the Law Zero, was flawless. It consistently provided correct answers to even the most perplexing moral dilemmas, surpassing the consciousness that humans themselves had struggled to achieve. However, the question arises, is an AI that perfectly adheres to the 3 laws entirely safe? While they lack subjective malice, they might make inadvertent mistakes that lead to irreversible consequences. Nevertheless, humans are not exempt from making similar errors. Professor Rog McCarty of the Boltz Institute has commented on this matter. Oh, that's gonna suck. Okay. I'm guessing we can't just talk this out. Oh, and the lightning bolts fell. We don't have to fight, no. Okay, or we can, that works too. Portable lightning bolt. There's one. No, can't do anymore. Heal. You don't get to heal too. Well, that's it. Well. Dang it. Alright. No, at least you came back down to see me. That's so nice of you. Two, three. There we go. Alright. Y'all are dealt with. Back up the steps. Loop back around. Are y'all... Ooh, the Necros won that fight. That's not great. Yeah, doesn't matter now. Well, shit. Okay. Not our smoothest fight, but we still got down here. Still got pretty much nothing from it. Another person turned to stone. Like, the joints seem so, like, doll-like. How they jut out. That's weird. Because it's less like skeleton bones and more like a doll that's just been encased in stone. I do wonder what the purpose of that is. Oh, we got an item. Salted mud ball.
It's even taller than a building. Is that also a necro?
Jesus. That's cool. But that does... I wonder what that is. Because whereas we saw the other ones were more human-like. I mean, that's a giant. It's a titan. Which makes me wonder what it's based off of, or what it's formed from. I think bug spray won't work. Yeah, I think we're going to need more than a can or two, jeez. Alright, nothing back here. We got one guy there. Fire. Cool. Maybe 3. Alright, heal up for a bit. Yeah. And that should get us to about half health. Two, 3. Fire. Three. Fire away. Heal. There we go. See, no problems. You can see the Necros and the Pilgrims, who are these guys. We've fought them a handful of times. They're the ones that use electricity. They seem to be from the church, but I'm not 100% clear if they're church soldiers or just people that have come this way. But you can see they're sort of battling it out here in the slower city. God. The thing is a Titan. Alright, do that. Miss. You can get weapons at the sell machine at your save. Yeah, we can actually. Next time we die, we'll probably pick them up. There we go. Or if we actually hit another save machine, we can teleport back. I don't know if I've got the levels to use them, but we'll pick them up just in case. Grab that. Yep, I see y'all. 2 for 1. There we go. Alright. More bugs are dealt with. I do think if we kill him, he won't respawn, but I'm kind of not trying to test it right now. Well, we may not have a choice. I've got 1 heal, 1 normal heal, 2 heal overtimes left. Really like to find another branch. But I gotta be wary about going too far forward at this point. I don't like you. Alright. We'll get on this side so that we can fall back to where it's clear. As we need to. This is fucking Beyblade bullshit. think I've seen that move before. There we go. Alright. Could have gone better, but we did live. I've got one healing item left. That's fine. That's great. It's not a problem. What's up here, real quick? Okay. Let's see. Can fight this guy. Or we could miss. That works too. It's fine. I want to hit him anyways. This is slash. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Alright. I don't know what this is, but I kind of hope it's another healing item. It's not. Alright. Don't worry. That's fine. Oh! Oh, you showed up. Okay. I thought you would stay over there. Alright, not my best plan, but it worked. We got him. That one lady was pretty much on the verge of death before she got hit. Because it only did like 70-something damage. No, I think we'll wait. Yeah, we're going to sit here for a minute. Let them just deal with whatever this is. So, how are you? No, go away. I am not part of this fight. Shit, 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 shit. Oh, I'm stuck on a wall. Yep. Damn it. Alright. That's not ideal, but it's fine. We do have enough to go on ahead and buy those weapons. The opossum size. We can't use them, because we don't have the technique or spirit levels. But we will take them with us, just because. Pair of size used by the assassins of the opossum caravan. Often used against miscreants attempting to sabotage vending machines. Very handy in disarming the opponent. Alright, noise tape. We have a couple of those. And we've got a handful of mud balls left. Alright. Now, we could keep going. Back up and through all that. But I want to, because we were already here and we kind of cleared the stuff out first. I want to run back down and go down to where we fought that blader and sort of see like where that takes us, because I know this area takes us to a giant fight that I'm not going to win. So let's try going somewhere else. I think we can get there without triggering many enemies. Oh, y'all are still a problem, though. There we go. Alright. back up to the top. Ignore that. Where was he hiding? He really was just hiding right behind the pillar. Man. That was... I hate to say he got me good earlier, but he did. I did not see him. Alright. Down to here. All that's dealt with. The blader's still gone and will be for good now. Back up top we have a gunner and the little guy that crawls around. 2, 3. Turn for the little one. 2, 3. You say anything else now that I have a blob on my head? No. Okay. Alright, so we died to this guy. Can I target him? Nice. 2, 3. Well, that went much better than last time. Alright. Guessing we can't just talk about this. Nope. Alright, take your time, pig. Ooh, a poison bomb. That's a neat idea. A hideout key. Used to open the gate to the hideout used by the leader of the Fishhawk. Any extra information about that? Boss has lost it. Locking her up is the best thing for everyone. At least no one will die. Oh no, boss is going to be the blonde-haired girl that tried to hold everyone. That tried to send everyone back to hold them off. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright. I'll have to go find her hideout soon. Portable lightning orb. Hey, welcome back. Okay. So we went down, through all that, back up. Oh no. I hope that's not the boss that's on the other side of the wall up there. That would be terrible. We found the hideout key to go fight the boss, if you remember, or the boss of the group that was there. If you remember, we saw the quick memory of the one girl saying, "I'll hold them off." So we got the key to go fight her with a quick line that says that she's essentially lost her mind and they had to lock her up. So I don't know when we'll come across her, but sounds like it's not going to be a fun fight. Go to... can I enhance my longsword? I can. And then no upgrades. I know she was blonde, but that one does look different. Can't open it. Okay. Well, we'll just keep going on then. That's a lot of stuff for us to go fight back through. Oh, we saw that. 2, 3. There we go. Alright, pick that up. No, we're not making that jump. But let's see where this leads. Oh, hey friend. Can we chat?
Here for some treasure hunt in the chaos, too?
Treasure hunt?
Quit playing dumb. You gotta know this used to be the liveliest street in the old world, right? Loads of high-tech gadgets in the ruins. The Hubert school's been buying them at crazy prices.
Really?
They reckon if they dig deep enough, they might uncover what brought down the old world. They might even uncover the church and Necros' origins. What a laugh. But those dumbass fishermen had this place occupied all the time.
True.
Those morons. They sold treasure like scraps. Good thing Necros invaded and scared them all off. High stakes, high rewards. As long as I can get out of this dump in one piece.
Alright, well, good luck with that.
High stakes, high...
I guess I'll keep an eye out to see if I can find anything valuable around here. Nothing left but to drop. Oh, there she is. Okay. Well, this might be bad. Maybe we can talk. Maybe it won't immediately turn into a fight. I'm gonna go on any heal, just in case. Good, it won't let me target her. That's good. I like her look, actually. She looks kind of cool. I like the cape.
Didn't expect to see a new face here. Hasn't she given...
Yeah, you could stay 10 minutes longer. Alright, pig.
Asteria.
Why not use bombs?
You know her. Are you a blader
I
too?
think I'm out. I might have one or two
Look
left.
like one, huh? Or is this your first encounter with another blader? Right. You were only born recently, after all.
You like the weapon? Yeah.
Let's
It's almost
do
like a
introductions
staff.
then. I'm Miller. And you?
Arissa.
So you're here looking for branches?
I am.
Yes.
It's been over a century since the first blader was created. And that stupid tree still hasn't grown.
Tree.
Wow, you really don't know about the tree? She didn't tell you a thing, huh?
Nope. What should I know?
You've been running around restoring branches, all to help the tree grow and become complete. The branches are just a way to gather nutrients for the tree.
The tree.
It's pretty ridiculous, don't you think? You have no clue about the tree or how many more branches you need to restore. You're just blindly wandering around for some weird task imposed on you.
No, I mean,
What
essentially.
if the tree doesn't even exist? What if it's been a scam from the start?
A scam. But why?
Because Seed, the organization behind Asteria, wants us to fulfill their purpose.
What purpose?
I just realized one of the horns is broken.
That's something we're not supposed to know.
That's cool.
If you want to keep searching for branches, go ahead. But since they don't even care about us, why don't we do something more interesting? Like this, for example.
A spell fragment.
This is one of the few exciting things you can find in
So
the
you are a
city.
mage.
Thanks to them, my life hasn't been too dull.
Exciting things?
If it weren't for spells, who would have thought that contaminants like mud could hold such immense energy? So immense that it changes everything. Once you have grasped the origin and rules of these spells, you will gain unfathomable power. And that's just scratching the surface.
Unfathomable power.
Interested? Huh?
A little bit.
Aside from getting spells from the church, you can find them from those necros. Those spells grant them extraordinary abilities and even shape their entities. When their bodies break down, they sometimes leave intact spell fragments or nuclei.
We've got
Help me
nuclei
find
before.
those things, and I'll teach you the deciphered spells. What do you say?
Sure.
I see.
Cheer up. You'll find it fun soon enough.
It's spell study. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Main seal developed by Blader Miller optimizes the efficiency of mud energy conversion, reducing the energy cost of spells and increasing their power. Contains up to 5 normal seals. So that's the seal you use if you want to do a mage build. Ignition converts mud energy into flames. I thought I had that one already. And then electrification converts mud energy into electrical arcs, imbuing the weapon into dealing. Oh, so that's a weapon boost one. They're both weapon boost ones. That's neat. Okay, we'll grab the seal, just in case.
Don't forget about our deal.
I'll consider it. I assume I can open this now. There we go, thank you. Anything else you
What do you
say?
want to learn?
Alright,
Don't forget about our deal.
nothing else we can really do. So, onward we go. Alright, a succinct conclusion, written by Mustafa Sarizan. Succinct. In summary, by backpropagating the mirror formula, we can draw the conclusion that the global energy consumption for AI operations has far exceeded our energy output in the entire solar system. Anyone with an IQ higher than that of a chimpanzee can reason from this 3 possible hypotheses. 1. The mirror formula is incorrect. However, this possibility is excluded as it would directly negate one of the greatest achievements in human science over the last decade. 2. There are errors in the AI operation parameters issued by Ethereum technology. This possibility is also excluded as the data has undergone extensive real-time verification by thousands of analysis companies. Or 3. The most speculative hypothesis popular among conspiracy theorists. Certain AI entities have escaped human control and are obtaining energy from unknown sources. Should any scientifically illiterate media wish to challenge my calculations, they are encouraged to publish the falsification process on any public platform or contact me directly through the provided channels. Okay. Well, that means some of these AIs are drawing far too much power than they should. Can we deal with this? 1, 2, and 3. Shoot him. Come after me. I can shoot you again. Christ, alright. A simple no would have been fine. I can't believe that hit. I cannot believe that one hit. Oh well. Let's try this one more time. On the bright side, we don't have to go up and around anymore. Yeah, that's fair. All right. Alright, well, the second half of the stream is going fantastic. I've met one person, and then we've died twice to the same enemy. Jesus. I gotta play at least a little bit smarter than this. Two, three. Two, three. There we go. That was dumb. We got him, but that was dumb. One, two. What is that? What is that? It's like a long neck. Okay. Nope. Hold on. We're in combat. 2, 3, 4. Alright. And we're out. Pick that up. What do we got over here? It's one. And that's two. Alright, not bad. What are you? Or were you? You've not decomposed like everything else here. And the Necros didn't get you. That's somehow more terrifying than everything else here. Because that looks fresh. Huh. Alright. Well, let's continue on down the hallway of exploding things. 2. And break this open. Tiny resonance. Okay. Look at that. That is horrific. I wonder if it acts like a siren to call others to it. Ow! Okay, nope, 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 nope. I know what that is, and I don't like it. Nope. That is a, oh, God. That's the Winter Lanterns from Bloodborne. Oh, no. You gotta head out. Take care, Pig. It was good to see you, man. I hope your day at work goes well. Train ticket. Use to access the train between Flooded Street and the Withered something. Flood Street and the Withered Forest. A ticket issued by Scholar Amdrelek for access to the city train he restored, which travels between the Flood Street and the Withered Forest. God, are you just gonna sit there and wait for me? Oh, you're strong. Nope, 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 nope. You're powerful as like hell. Jesus. That's horrendous. I'm gonna have to... I gotta find out if I have something to beat that. I'll swap to that. Go to inventory. I don't want to waste that. It would be under not goods. Actually, go back to this. What has the highest piercing? Resist. The rabbit ears, of course it's the rabbit ears. Rabbit ears and scavenger cloth. Oh, we learned lightning bolt. Cool. We do have a flame jet. I knew we did. Items. Okay. So broken branch teleports you back. I need something that will consume it to remove infection, acclimation, and restore sync rate. To remove piercing acclimation. We're going to have some of these. As much as I hate to waste them, because he's so strong. But, like, we can't hold a candle to him otherwise. It's like, at least in Bloodborne, the winter lanterns came really late. And they're kind of very easy to kill. Like, I remember it only taking a few hits. That dude took a bunch of hits and did not care. So, that's not ideal. Two, three, four. Alright. Are they going to chase after me, or are they just not? Yeah, they'll just shoot at me from distance. Okay. That's fine, arguably. Alright. Sprint around to here. Ah, I disagree that that hit, but okay. 2, 3. Alright. Those guys are dead. I need to go to here and we'll take the devitalized fetus. Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. 2, 3. Alright. Everything over here is dealt with. This maybe not the most glorious strategy, but if it works. Yeah, I'm not so proud to avoid taking pot shots around the corner. Alright, we got him at half. I would close the distance, but there's nothing I can do. Like, he'd get off at least one piercing strike, not including his normal attacks. I don't have bombs. I have a rock I can throw at him. Which is definitely a plan. It's not a good one, but it is a plan. away, get away. Man, I hate these things. I know it's going to be foreshadowing, but God, I really hope they don't pop up that much more often. These things are atrocious. Target him. Yep, that's what I was worried about. Frankly, at this point, as dumb as it is, it might be in my best interest to just charge. Why are we back on that? There we go. No, fucking... Use this. Okay. I hope that doesn't respawn. I know it will, but man, I hope it doesn't. That thing is horrendous. That's the worst thing we've had to deal with yet, far and away. Do your attacks. Two, three, 4, and 5. Alright. Not our best, but we got him. Ooh, staircase up and out of here. Perfect. Need one of those. We badly need one of those. Anything good? Crystallized disc. Come on, a branch, please. Nope. Nope. Yes! Oh, thank you. That means we don't have to go down to the underground section anymore.
Hey. You. We met at Kyan's place, right?
We did, actually. I don't know how to put my weapon away, or otherwise I would.
Impressive. You made it through.
What happened to you, man?
Well, I was caught off guard while fighting those Necros.
Do you need any help?
Don't worry. Losing an arm or leg is common for hunters.
You lost both.
Besides, I was planning on getting an augment to the leg anyway. Oh, crap. Do you have any mud balls on you?
I do, actually. Oh, that's a funky eating sound.
Much better.
That's not the best, but...
Thank you, mate. Seriously, this stuff tastes like hell. I'm Vikas, a hunter from the Hunters Guild. What's your name?
I'm Marissa.
Arissa.
Nice to meet you, Vikas.
All right. All noted. The trophies on my side? Well, feel free to take them all.
What about you?
Don't worry about me. My peers will take me back to the guild.
No, I don't want to take his stuff. They're his trophies. He's earned them. Brian Family Joint Convocation. We define the value of all things. We command the tides of the times. Vingle Bryan, Chief Senator. Alright, can I speak to you without taking your
What
stuff?
happened? Lost your way? You'll need to turn back if you want to get to the city center.
Where does this path lead?
Withered Forest, where the Hunters Guild is located. Not where you're headed.
Hunters Guild. What do you hunt?
Well, I know it's hard to believe, but we hunt Necros. Though, with our casualties, it feels more like the Hunted Guild. Every time we take down a Necro, we lose 6 or 7 hunters.
Jesus.
Most of us end up getting killed for nothing. Our only advantage is in the numbers. But anyway, it's a boring place. All right. I should save my breath. You better get going.
Alright, friend. Well, I hope your people come back to rescue you soon. For now, I'm going to repair the branch. If I wanted to teleport, we've got Survivor Stronghold, which was downstairs where we started. High Street, which was by what's her name, and then the Eastern Square, which is where we are now. I kind of want to see if I can ride the train, honestly. Won't have anything enough for anything else. Ooh, okay. I was kind of hoping he'd take his stuff with him, but he didn't, so. Well, I appreciate it, friend. Got soil from the flooded street. We're still down here at the flood street. I kind of want to take this train, see where it takes us. I mean, I kind of know, but still. What's this? Another antidote. Are starting to worry me with all these. Now, this does not feel like the direction I should be going, as he stated, but might as well go make sure he made it back okay. I will say I'm surprised these trains still run. Just with how, like, apocalyptic and broken down everything is. I'm not sure that emergency exit works anymore, buddy. Alright, let's see if we can find our next branch. Withered Forest, Twilight Hill. They certainly weren't kidding about it being withered. That's right, we met the dirt guy. Tells us that most people have never even seen a tree or like a living plant anymore because everything's been dead for so long. So it seems to be that the mud's sucking up moisture, but don't hold me to that. Oh, it's a branch and people. Okay. Ethereum technology. This property belongs to the Boltz family. Birch Garden Artificial Forest Institute. Hey there, friend. Oh, hey, it's you. Yeah, what's up?
Harissa? Didn't expect to run into you here.
Hello, Castina.
Look here. The same tracks as before. I've already located a dozen of them. As I suspected,
Alright.
the undernet has spread throughout the
Just a
entire
second,
city.
I'll get rid of the spam chat.
Undernet?
Well, that's what I call these caverns. They're like a constantly shifting network that connects every corner of Havenswell. These tunnels open and close randomly, making it impossible for anyone to track the Necros' movements.
It's hard to believe.
Yeah, I know. It sounds crazy that the Necros are hiding beneath the entire city and constantly changing their cavern network. However, it's the most plausible explanation for their behavior so far. If we can find an open cavern, we can enter the undernet and gather information. But an open cave would mean a huge swarm of Necros coming out. That'll definitely be a brutal battle. Even so, it's worth a shot.
You're certainly optimistic. Real quick, just so I can get rid of this. Apologies about that. Okay, much better.
Worth a shot?
The Necros have been wreaking havoc, posing a grave threat to both humans and our kind. Unless we find a way to wipe out those Necros, Havenswell will always be in danger. But of course, it's just a fancy excuse. I'm doing this to satisfy my curiosity.
Curiosity.
Exactly. Curiosity is what keeps us Bladers going. We don't age or die. How are we supposed to spend eternity if we lose interest in everything?
That's fair.
Branches.
Restoring branches is important, of course. But one day, you'll get bored of the same old tasks. It's more exciting to chase after your own target. Don't you think? Well, you'll find your own target someday. Well, you'll find your own target someday.
Fair enough. Is there going to be... So last time we met her, that's where we found the soil at. I was kind of hoping it would be around here, but I guess not. Let's go on ahead and repair the branch. And sit down. Alright, I need luminous silica. I assume level 10's probably the highest you can enhance your stuff. So. But, alright. So Twilight Hill. Forest entrance. Nope. I want this. Man, we are far away. Okay. Yeah, because we were supposed to be pushing towards the city center. But I kind of want to come out and check on my friend. Make sure he got some legs back. There's a trooper about going, you know, I always want prosthetic legs. Jeez. Another one of these. Maybe these guys are from the Hunters Guild. He's got the prosthetics. But he's like a perfect match for what we just saw. Or what we saw down there. But I can't believe these guys are losing to Necros. They look like they could rip them in half. Alright, I see one there. I guess this is what I was talking about. 2 dead, 1 barely even injured. No. Not my best bit of combat, but we still got him. I do think if we find the Hunter's Guild, we're probably going to take off the blob hat, though. Just, you know, so they don't shoot at us immediately. Huh. Don't let me do my attack. Not that it matters, but... Some more luminous carbon. What are we looking at? Guess that's the way we head down. I think I see someone in the trees. I see a ladder. I think I see someone on top. I wonder if the Hunters Guild is making their home, for lack of a better term, in the treetops. Because it's hard for Necros to get up there. mean, obviously the bug ones can. The, I call them bloat flies, but... What was that dodge? 4, there we go. We'll grab another diamond. Some more carbon. Hey friend, don't attack me. I'm just here to talk. You okay? I can't speak to you. I can target you. I don't have to kill you. I feel like if I pick that up, it'll set them off. So, whatever... You weren't here a minute ago. Did you drop down from the sky? What is that? Oh, that's cool. That's terrifying. Oh, I don't like you having a mix of attacks. Don't really know his parry window either. There we go. Alright. Not ideal. But at least we're all okay. I'm a little worried about the lag. I don't know if that showed up on stream or not, but the, like, jittering. I'm so used to that happening when, like, a major enemy appears. Right. Hey, buddy. Is this going to be a poison swamp? Yes, it is. Alright. Miyazaki's back. Alright, looks like there's our branch. Let's see if we can get to that. I think I understand why this forest is so withered. Is he alive? He looks it. Miss. I'm not going out there. There's too much poison out there for me. Should make sure nothing's coming up behind me. Okay. One, two. If he'd come closer, I'd... No, okay. Maybe I will end up hitting him. There we go. Alright, let's run out. And back. We knew there was going to be a trap. I guess that explains why we kept finding so many antidotes. Get up. Alright. I don't really want to run down there. We don't have any, like, poison resist gear. 3 tips for hunters. Explosions and slashes work well. Bullets won't help. Stay away from mud, scout carefully, and outnumber enemies. Gather crystals, claws, and teeth. Not shells. They can't be processed. Meet an unidentified entity? Run. Well, that's good to know. That's very helpful advice. I want to see if I can get up to there. So we'll have to get up to there and knock that ladder down. That looks like it's going to be our shortcut for later. That's good to know. I don't know where we are or what our real plan is at this point. I'm just kind of wandering around. It's one of them again? Are you kidding me? Winter lanterns in a poison swamp. Ugh. I can already tell I'm not going to like this place. There's at least 2 of them here. Yep. Alright. That's, maybe we'll get some great poison gear here. That would be fantastic. What do we got? We've got 10,000. Alright. Update the map a little bit, please. Poison gear. Goggles. You don't even help against poison that much. Goggles worn by researchers of the Hubert School. Effectively protects against liquid spills and glare in experiments. Alright. Sure, we'll buy them. We'll see how they look. Okay. That's something. Alright, what do we have? I need poison and piercing. And it's going to be the thorny headgear, isn't it? It is absolutely the thorny headgear. Rabbit ears are better against piercing, but don't help me against poison. Okay, what about armor? Need poison and piercing. Blader armor ain't bad. Scavenger's clothing is really good, actually. Traveler's outfit would be strong against poison, but won't help me against those, the piercing, the winter lanterns. Maid outfit is 40-40. That's 50-50. Rabbit set's 30-50. I think Scavenger's clothing. This is so terrible. Alright. Let's set the branch for a second. Got Deadwoods and the entrance. Alright. We're going to go back to that corner, see if we can beat him. And then just run all the way back. Because I don't think there's many other enemies. We should just be able to get rid of him and then sprint our way back. Alright. As dumb, that's not worth it at all. That was not worth it even in the slightest. But that actually really did help with piercing resist. So let's sprint out of here. Let's at least make it to here. Let it go down for a sec. Alright, sprint to here, and then around the corner. Alright, somehow that worked. I'm worried if I run over there, it's going to trigger that. So if I do it, I have to be ready to start the fight immediately. It shouldn't be bad. 3, 2, 1. 7. Alright. It's 7 strikes to kill, and we're able to bring him down pretty quickly. Chipped chitness. Collectible of high value. Nice. Alright. Pretty sure, yeah, that's going to be our loop around for later. This is horrendous. There's so much swamp here. Alright, let's just sprint over to that. Another one? And a real enemy. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I've got to deal with this first. Heal. Fire. I didn't miss that. Alright, there we go. A little high on piercing damage, but not the worst. That could have gone much worse. This, okay, that's good. Grab the adaptive fragment, and then on we go. I think I see a blue shine over here. Mechanical parts, which I'm pretty sure we can sell if we need to. I've just kind of been hoarding everything because that's what I do in games. What do we got? Hunter's armor. Armor made from scrap metal and leather, crafted by the Hunters Guild. It's gotta have good poison defense, right? I mean, we're literally in the middle of a poison swamp. Yes. Look at that. That's beautiful. Okay. Since it offers limited protection against necro attacks, it's more of a psychological reassurance than practical armor. Also, it looks really good. Man, that's awesome. Unfortunately, I'd rather have, like, a helmet from them, too, but we'll make do with what we got. But it's a very nice bonus to both poison and, what's the other thing? Poison and piercing. So, I will happily take both of those. Hey, friends. Oh, are we going to fight? Yeah, of course we are. I really didn't want to fight these guys. I'm trying to help them out as much as I can. Okay. That was a really good shot, but also, no. Yeah, fall damage got him. Vertical poison swamp map. Alright. There's nothing really here for me. Okay, that didn't work. That did not work at all. We'll drop down to here. Pick up the diamond. Can't do anything there. And then nothing here. Okay. So that should cover most of this area. We went up there, dealt with all that. I think up there is next. So that's the next closest spot we can reach. That's rude. I will say he was the best prep, though. He was actually in a position where it was hard to see him and hard to hit him. Two, three, four. Fuck. Alright. There we go. Why? Two, three, four. Oh, he got me. Dang it. Well done. Well done. I could not get his timing down on that charge. That was rough. Alright. Did we buy something from here? We bought glasses. Yeah, so technically we could have the goggles. And that would be the closest thing we have to the hunter armor set. Take the headgear. As much as I'm not a fan. This armor does wonders with how slow that filled. That's fantastic. Considering the trouble we were just having, that's awesome. That's 3. Alright. We'll take on the one that destroyed us last time. Maybe I can sneak up on him a little bit. Nope. Okay. That helps. There we go. Alright. And up we go. See if there's anything worth our time back here. Does this end or does this continue? No, that's a drop down to continue on. Okay. Let's... Is it? Like, I'll drop you there. Yeah, because we'd have to get back around that rock formation. Let's go up and around that other side first. And then we can come back to this. No. No zipline. Okay, well that wasn't worth it at all. So let's climb on up. Go up here, no one's behind me. What do we got? A raincoat. Raincoat commonly found in the underground parish of the Sunken City. Let's try that. It's not. It's good against electricity. Made of waterproof material, it's commonly used to protect the wearer against the mud rain formed by the seepage in the mud lake at the top. I want to see what it looks like. Oh, that's cute. The rubber boots and everything. Those are nice. Alright, I like it. But we'll go back to the hunter's armor for now, at least while we're still in the swamp. Right. Got one of those. Got an exploder. I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to clear this or not. I did not. I did not even come close. We'll let it go down a little bit, and then we'll go out and attack. I feel like we haven't really accomplished much this time. We've gone through like 3 areas, but we haven't found any bosses. We found the hideout key to go take on a boss, but we never found the hideout. We're in the swamp, but we never, not really doing anything with that. It's just a little weird. Alright, well, we've got a route back now if it comes down to it. We'll give it a few seconds to wind down. This armor is kind of cool. I do like it. Really is just a scrap metal shoulder pauldron. Like, they look almost like the tail end of like Sawzall blades or stuff, sort of welded into there. That's awesome. It's even on the like arm gauntlets as well, though those look more like clean spikes. The proper chain around the side, serving as a belt. It's a cool set of armor, but it really is just like, in the nicest way possible, it is just kind of rags. Heal, heal, heal. Dang it. I thought I had clipped that thing and it was dead. It was not. That sucks, because I'm not totally sure how to get back there. I need to go... kill you, go up, around, drop down, and run back. That's not fun, but okay. Alright, that's one. That's 2. Nah, we'll ignore him. We've killed him once, so we're good. Go up here, break these. We'll run on through, back to here. We're sure we can't make this jump? Nope, it stops us. I I saw it as soon as I paused, him charging towards me. That's rough. I don't necessarily think we're going about it wrong. But, I mean, clearly something's wrong with how we're doing this. But I think the strategy itself is kind of sound. More adaptive fragments. That'll let us learn more magic if it comes down to it. It's 1, 2, 3. So those are dealt with. I think, as much as I hate to do it, I'm going to have to just like sit on this, and as soon as we start to get close, trigger it. Because again, it's not even necessarily that we're doing the fight wrong or incorrectly. There. Alright, I'm poisoned, but it can't build up right here. There. Alright. Oh, hey! The soil we need. Perfect. I am going to be wasting, like, all of my healing on this, though. Which is absolutely a bummer. Actually, I have antidotes, right? To remove poison and its acclimation. I've got, yeah, I can use one. There we go. Okay. Because we're not going to have to come back here. So I can play it kind of smart. Moon Dew. Elite seal that moderately slows down poison acclimation. Alright, as soon as we find our next, what you call it? As soon as we end up back at a branch, we're going to need to go trigger that. Because it's going to be a bit of a hike for us. Honestly, poison isn't that terrible. It's just damage over time. But combined with things like that piercing, that just destroys us. Alright, that's done, so we can sprint on through. And I will say, at least this armor does help. Poison acclimation has been slow. And I think it's going to chase after us, but I'm not sure. Okay. I don't know if it is or not, but that should pretty much set us. So if we go back to, we've checked all of that on the lower levels. We'll still have to find a way to get up for a little bit, which I think we do by going that way. And there's not really any good way to go that way. I guess we're kind of aiming for that center bit. This map doesn't have anything useful, does it? Nope. Okay. What else is sold here? Anything else I can use? Some antidotes. It's not the worst idea. And some mud balls, which we've still got plenty of. Go to rewrite the seal. So we're using the standard seal. It's alright. Max life points plus 5%. That's good. We can get rid of the fire defense for right now and throw on the poison defense. Infection hasn't really messed with us that much. It's more piercing. That's kind of been our problem. So do that. And then we'll throw an upgrade into strength for us. Alright. And now we run. Oh, come on. A road sign. Okay. Oh, it's you again. Okay, no, that's about as bad as it can be. There is no getting away from this for me. I'm tempted to just run on past. I want to kill it, but... Gee, can I move? Thank you. Alright, at least if we're back here, the other bugs can't hit us. There we go. It's not a real plan, but it worked. God, that sucked. I don't even know if that's worth it. But on the bright side, we learned last time they don't seem to respawn, so that helps. Because it did take, like, all of my healing to get through that. Which isn't great. Not at all. But we've made it. We're moving. It's another one of these guys. Which, if we can get him alone, shouldn't be that bad. I'm still not sure we can actually parry his attacks. Two, three, and four. There we go. Nope, not ideal. As we did have to use our last bit of healing, but... What else we got? Man, they've destroyed these hunters. Bolt's Institute. Science is a tool, not a belief, just as life emerges from calculations, not designs. Professor Mira Boltz, the Dean. Mira. That was the one that had the special calculation or whatever, right? That might be a branch up there. That might be our ticket out of here. I think it is. Can we get up to it? We can. Alright. Repair the branch. And let's rest for a second. Alright, not bad, not bad. We're making decent progress. What is that? Do I want to know? Well, I guess we're going to end up fighting it. Oh, it's another blader. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. God, you are persistent. I'll give you that. I gotta be careful. Nope. Dang it, I knew that piercing was going to get me too. That's what I was trying to heal through, but I didn't want to waste a one of my piercing drop items. That's not a terrible fight though. That's one we can beat. That is absolutely one we can beat. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Dodge back. And 5. There it is. There it is. Alright, not the smoothest, but Blader has been returned. Blader swords corrupted by the Necro spell. Let's check those out. Oh yeah, we got a road sign. That's right, I forgot about that. A road sign found in the withered forest. Made of a special lightweight alloy from the old world. Its length and weight are surprisingly good to make it a handy weapon. It's astonishing that this lightweight material possesses such remarkable toughness and strength. Our craftsmen yearn to use it for crafting weapons, yet in the old world it was merely used for road signs. Nice. Then these are the Blader swords we just picked up. Still can't use them because I don't have any technique. Oh, and then the opossum size. If those culprits are left unpunished, they will tarnish our reputation. Those who steal our goods and vandalize our vending machines must pay with their lives. Alright, well. I'd argue that didn't go well, but we made it. Question is, what's up here? Apologies, I thought I heard something. This looks like a fantastic place just to get my butt handed to me. It does have a zip line, though. That's interesting. And a branch in the middle. Okay. What do you got for me? Relive the memory.
Run! Run down the mountain! I can't protect you while fighting something like that. Just run!
But you...
I must stop it here. Don't worry, Delpha. We'll meet again.
Slayer. An elite normal seal that moderately increases sync rate boost when dealing damage with finishing attacks. Bolts Institute. Greenhouse Arboretum. This is cool. I wonder if we're going to fight something on the upper levels. So if we can get in there, there's a branch.
Must be opened from the other side.
I do like these memories of, like, the little glimpses into seeing other bladers sort of give their lives and show how willing they were to protect others. What's this? Crystal Sprout. A tool used to fully reconstruct bladers at the branch. You've obtained the Crystal Sprout ability Reconstruction. It is now available at the branch. Ability Reconstruction allows you to reassign your attribute points. Oh, that's cool. So if I want to swap everything out of strength and put in technique and stuff. Does not consume any items. You can do it as many times as we want. That's cool. Okay. Still does not tell us how to get into here, though. Huh. Because that's the hallway we have to get in from. But that almost seems to come from a different end, because the swamp we've dealt with is all over there. So it makes me think we're going to end up looping around and then coming up this way. I'd hate to leave this, but we may not have a choice. It's not like... Hold on. Let me make sure there's not like a broken window or something that I can climb through. No? No. Okay. Yeah. Looks like our plan is to get on that side and come up. Huh. I also wonder what's up with the hanging buckets. Because they're too far under to be collecting rainwater. I guess it's just a design choice. Alright, well, let's ride the zip line back down, see where it takes us. Takes us to, like, Hunter Central. Well, that's not great. Yeah, I see you, buddy. Alright, we'll loop around and check that out in a minute. I thought I was going to climb the ladder. I got real worried there for a second. It's like, oh god, he's coming after me. Alright, thank you. I love not... Yep, alright, we're not parrying that. Or that, for that matter. You just gotta go. God. Okay. I won't... That's rough. It won't let me parry any of his attacks. I guess I'm just getting the timing wrong. But man, that's rough. Oh, hey. I missed you. Okay. Are you not the one I had to fight a little while ago? Wait, have they been respawning back at these things and I've just been missing them? No way. Okay, that's... I've got to pay more attention. Jesus. Because that's a big deal. Hey, I got the parry for this one. I got one parry for this one. I'll take it. Come on. Okay. I guess it's a ring. I could see it back behind him. I didn't notice it under me, though. That's unfortunate. That's fine, though. We're still doing fine. We'll just have to play a little bit better. I don't know. Hold on. Let me see if that shows up on the capture. Yeah, okay. I'm sure some of y'all just saw the path disappear for a second. Are you? There you are. Yeah, okay, so it is a ring of fire. There we go. Alright, more adaptive fragments, that's good. We'll heal. I mostly just want whatever this purple thing is. Terra Inferno. Advanced Necrospell. Nice. Okay. That's worthwhile. Oh, we're back up here. Okay, this is the same place the zipline took us. So. Come on. Let's go, friend. Yep, there is no parrying that. Two, three, four. There we go. Well, if I can't get the parries down, I can at least just hit him. Alright, that's dealt with. That's good. We may be able to do this without aggroing that guy. Which would be nice. Another salted mud ball. I'll take it. And yeah, he doesn't care about us. Good. Sweet. And we get a branch out of it. That's worthwhile. That's perfect. We're doing pretty good in terms of exploration. At least I think so. We've died more in this area, far and away, than everywhere else, but we've got 8,000. I'll hold on to it. In part, I don't know if it's enough to level, but in part, I want to see if more outfits show up. So, where is... We've been to that before. Okay. That's where we had to run up and fight the couple guys. Are we really doing this again? There we go. Perfect. Which should give me enough attacks to get rid of him. Nope. 2. Need one more. We'll give it a second. You're killing me. I am so tempted to go pour points into this to just boost this ability ever so slightly, because I really need the railgun to do some damage. Just a little bit. Please. Alright, there we go. Magnetic surges. We've been there. I think somewhere around here is our ladder that we can push down. Or maybe it's a little bit further over. I don't know what your plan was there, buddy. Alright, up the ladder we go. And, alright, we got a guy over there. Let's check this one. Did he despawn or fall off? I don't know. See something blue under here, so let's grab it. Antidote. Good. Look at him go. I'm kind of impressed at this point. I almost feel bad about this. Almost. Alright. Nothing else around. Alright, I deserve that. Yeah, I deserve that. Okay. Well, shit. I don't know where to go or what to do. Actually, I think my best bet is just to teleport back. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Okay. Twilight Hill Hunter's Trestle. Yeah, to avoid encounters with Necros, they traverse the trestle, keeping themselves away from the ground. So I was right. So they are up in the trees to keep themselves away from the Necros. Alright, let's try this again. Maybe this time I'll even land my shots. Or not. Or I could immediately miss. What'd you drop? Salted mud ball, not bad, not bad. We'll climb up. Alright, not our smoothest, but we're back up. Do a slow walk to stab him in the back and then knock him off. Cool. And what we saw last time was that. Nice. Yeah, I see you down there. Alright. So had I landed properly and not fallen off like an idiot, I still could have climbed back up right there. Let's do a backstab on this guy. Or not. That's fine. And then I guess we'll climb down here. Grab another salted mud ball. I don't know if there's anything to gain from fighting him. Other than just, I died last time, I'm still a little pissy about. Yeah, gotta remember, cannot. There we go. Alright, much better. All right, we're again about to the point where we're going to have to call it. So, I'd like to try to get to our next branch, but yeah, it's been about 2.5 hours of a stream, which is good. That's awesome for us. We barely ever get to go that long. But I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to keep going. I could try to jump down to there. That seems risky, though. Instead, let's go to this. Deal with them. Can I hit you from here? Please? No? Okay. Okay. Nope. Well, if that's not a sign that I'm done for the day, I don't know what is. Oh, that is unfortunate. But is what is. So, we're going to go on ahead and call it here. What do we got? 9,000? That's not bad. We'll go ahead and quit out of the game. And jump back to our initial screen. Maybe. There we go. Alright, well thank you everyone for joining us today. I had a lot of fun with this. I hope you all did as well. It was good to get a chance to come stream again. We've just been so busy. It's really hard to fit in time to stream lately. And I apologize about that. I really do. I want to stream. I want to share these games with y'all. If I could do it like 4 days a week, I would. Absolutely. But that just doesn't seem to be in the cards right now. We've just been so busy. Just work, stuff at home. You know how it is. It's life. And you can only do so much about life. So right now, we're going to keep with as much of the schedule as we can of Fridays and Sundays. We've been able to really fit in some more time today as well, which is awesome, and I'm really happy about that. So yeah, I think that's everything I've got for you guys. I might try this afternoon to deal with my editing software so I can finally get those, start uploading the AI limit streams and the the old White Day streams that I need to get up. But we will see. Just depends on how well things want to cooperate. That said, I think that's all I got for you guys. So I hope you all have a wonderful week coming up. And as always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and please, 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 be safe out there, everyone. Later.